GPS and McCallie schools have combined their talents and they are presenting a musical production of Mary Poppins. We've got the director of the show, Mike Lees, joining us this morning. Mr. Lees, good morning to you. And Tharvi Breedlove, who is the star of the show, Mary Poppins. Good morning to you both.
Good morning.
All right, as you're the director, and I've known you a long time, how did you pick Mary Poppins?
True. We wanted a show that would be family friendly and popular with everyone, and Mary Poppins seemed the route to go.
And what was the casting process like? Because you're working with two different schools. It's
Exactly.
not like
Exactly. We started this process in January with our auditions, and we had probably close to 80 people that auditioned.
wow.
But for dancers and musicians, and Darby rose to the top.
What did you think when you had heard that you had made the cut, you were going to be Mary Poppins?
I was a little bit surprised at first, I'll be honest, but very pleased. I had a lot of friends around me who were able to kind of go with me on this celebration of this, but it was really, really a valuable experience. This whole process has been a valuable experience.
Now, the curtain rises for the first time Friday. As you get closer and closer to it, are you getting more and more nervous?
You know, I should say that I'm getting more nervous, but I'm not, because it's a comfortable show. We're all pretty comfortable. We've been working on it for so long that we feel prepared.
And I understand you got some pretty incredible effects that we're going to show you on video here in just a moment. You're actually going to be doing some flying in the auditorium. Now, what was that like?
Well, we had a company come in and we spent a weekend learning all the flying and all of the technique about it, and it's been really incredible. It feels really safe. It does, and that's very comforting to know to be up in the air, because once you're up there, it's out of your control.
Now, Mike, you've directed a lot of musicals over the years. Is this one a little more challenging because of the aerobatics that are involved, or is it just like another one?
No, Chip, I've directed a lot of shows, as you well know, in Chattanooga. This is the largest show I've ever attempted, either professionally or with a school group.
Right.
And the first show that I've ever done with flying effects. So it's not your typical high school show. And we've had great support from GPS and McCallie in order for us to do this.
You would have to bring in...
Absolutely.
It can't be an inexpensive proposition bringing in a company that's going to rig the whole auditorium for flying.
Exactly. And that company was ZFX Flying. They're out of Louisville.
Right.
And we had a flying director came in and choreographed everything and made it feel very comfortable and safe for the actors, because we actually have 3 actors that fly.
3 that are flying. Wow. What's it like when you're up in the harness? Do you just kind of lose yourself when you slip into the costume and you're in character?
I do. Getting into costume really kind of helps get me into character, because it's just such a process.
Right.
But being up there in the air, you almost forget that you're strapped in, but when you're holding the umbrella in the bag, you're just flying, and it's an amazing experience.
What's the biggest challenge for you in assuming this role?
I think it's just been working, like, the cast is amazing, and working with all of these people and maintaining these relationships has been difficult, just because it's like on stage.
Right.
Having that relationship is so important. You really have to capture the intimacy of it.
You do.
And that's been challenging, but I think we've pulled it off.
And if you let it, participation in an event like this can turn into a full-time job, and you've already got a full-time job as a student. And Mr. Lees has one as well in doing the teaching that he does at GPS. So it's going to be I hope you guys are sold out each and every performance. Give us the particulars on the performance. It begins when?
Friday evening, 7 o'clock in the Frierson Theater on the GPS campus.
Right.
Tickets are available at the door, cash or check. Another performance Saturday evening, 7 o'clock.
Right.
And again on Sunday at 2.
So you have 3 opportunities to see this lovely young lady as Mary Poppins. Again, it's at the GPS Frierson Theater. If folks want to buy tickets in advance, is that possible? Can you do that as well?
Absolutely. They can go to eventbrite.com.
Eventbrite.com. All right, make sure and check it out. Mary Poppins, best of luck to you.
Thank you.
I would put you on the spot and say sing us into a break, but I'm not going to do that. but you're coming back Friday, and I'm going to do it then.
Okay.
All right.
I'll be
Mike
ready.
Lees, good to see you, my
Good to
friend.
see you
Darby,
too, Chip.
break a leg. Stick around. We have more of Let's Chat on the way, including a chance for you to win some diamond jewelry. Plus, we'll tell you what's going on with the American Red Cross. Stick around. We have more right after this.